You know, considering this game doesn't seem to have the official theme in it, and I didn't want to get VOD muted or copyright blasted, I'm using a human version of the Axel F song. This is by a channel called Brust Pup from 10 years ago, actually. It's probably still gonna mute. It's probably still gonna get me nice and struck. But that's okay. Hi. Hi. Welcome to the stream. This is, a charity incentive gone wrong. AKA, I'm doing this for the charity. And, it's Beverly Hills Cop again. We're gonna spend a full 2 hours on this, just about. I mean, depending on whether or not my eyes start to bleed. And, I start noticing aneurysms in chat. But, yeah, this is Beverly Hills Cop. I played this, so I don't even know how long ago now. I tried to block that out, but I played it not too long ago, and this was the only game of that collection I didn't delete, because I had this devious thought, like, okay, if I need a charity incentive, maybe I should do Beverly Hills Cop. Like Joel said, why must we suffer? Why must we suffer? I don't get it. Why can't we just do charity incentives that are fun? So, once again, generic Beverly Hills Cop music. Suffering is fun for you? Eh. Alright, well. Let this go down in history as a mistake. Anyway, welcome to Beverly Hills Cop on the PlayStation 2. This game is a violation of the Geneva Convention, and I'm going to stream it for you, the viewer. I don't think my previous game... Nope. Gotta start from scratch. There's only 6 levels. Oh, there's a strip club level? Oh boy! Okay, there's only 6 levels. So if I'm lucky, I can get this, you know, finished. Oh, look at that face again. Okay, I don't think I got past the first version. First level, sorry. Someone said version in chat. Pretty good version of, like, generic 80s music. These guys don't like cops. So I never got past this. I'm playing this with doubled the resolution of the normal PS2 resolution. Which actually doesn't help very much. I'm going to say that this... Oh. I'm going to say that the increased resolution actually displays in more detail how terrible this game looks. I was also at a convention today that I'm going to talk about. God knows there's going to be plenty of downtime. Alright, so Fetty Furphy is here, not Eddie Murphy. During the stream, we're going to talk about 80s movies, we're going to talk about Eddie Murphy, we're going to talk about bad first-person shooters, and I'm hoping we'll find some entertainment. So, you're Eddie Furphy, and your name in game is Axel Rose. Oh wait, no, it's Axel Foley, sorry. Alright, so... Okay, yep. Mm-hmm. I remember that. I remember that. Is there a run button? Did I discover a run button last time I played this? Looks like I'll be going in with the trash. Looks like I'll be going in with the trash. Looks like I'll be going in with the trash. Looks like I'll be going in with the trash. That was an accident. I'm glad no one heard that. Alright. I'm going to find a way to never have to see that cutscene again. Also, playing this after the Doom gameplay reveal is going to be extra painful. Hang on a second. Nope, no one knows I'm here. Oh, fuck! Wait a minute. Does that mean that you actually didn't hear that earlier? Yep. No, he had to see me. He didn't hear that. Okay. Oh, you found me. That's nice. Remember, this is for charity, everybody. Look at the sense of urgency when that dude finally discovers me. With them walk animations. Look at them walk animations. Beverly Hills Cop deserved better. I'm pretty sure this game just runs like trash, and it's not because I increased the resolution. Last time I played this, I also remember seeing stutters and being very, very upset. Is the game too quiet? Can you hear what I'm assuming is the sound of a pistol? Though, I'm very suspicious. Okay, thanks. Good thing no one heard that. That's right, 6 levels of this. 6 whole levels of this. I am using save states. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Instant karma's gonna get you! Gonna knock you right on your feet. Off your feet. On your head. Total instant karma. Jesus. Jesus fuck. Why is there no music or dialogue? Because this game has the budget of a pug. Here, let me get some music in here for you. Nope. That's gonna be a content claim. I'm gonna tell you guys about this convention as soon as I settle in, get comfortable with this game. Don't worry, I'm still stealthed out. No one can see me. I have some pictures, but it was a great convention. Surprisingly great and unique. And I did a panel in a fucking planetarium. Good. Did you see where I shot, and did you see where the bullet went? Like 2 totally different locations. There we go. There he is, Eddie Murphy! No mouth. His mouth is sealed shut. It's the thing from Pan's Labyrinth. Hey, how you doing? It's me, Vin Diesel. It's Vin Diesel, Mr. Clean, and Eddie Murphy all, like, put together. I don't know, how this... I don't know how people actually donated extra during the charity stream to see more of this. That will forever confuse me. Hey, you mechanic, get back to work. Why? So, mechanic, why do you have a gun? I think this dude's innocent. You'll notice probably repeat commentary. I mean, I streamed this a couple months ago. I don't remember the exact... Oh, well this mechanic has a gun too. Suddenly I don't feel so bad anymore. Spin! It's actually easier to get crotch shots. These controls are so stiff. Hey, that was an unintentional joke. Kind of. Okay, no one saw that their mechanic friend just dropped dead. Cool reload animation that just happened, apparently. What did I hit? Nothing? Okay. They just gave up. Could you imagine dying in real life and respawning as an NPC in Beverly Hills Cop? And you just have to, like, it's so... What is that? What was that? A bird? It's so hard to move around in this world. It's like trying to, like, walk in marmalade. So you just give up. Spin! Look at that strafe animation. Fucking Lord of the Dance. I thought that dude on the railing up there was naked. Nice wheels. That's just a pair of legs. That is the shadow of a pair of legs. Okay, never mind that. What's that? You want a health pack? The sad thing is I actually kind of remember this level now. Like, it's starting to... It's all coming back to me. Oh, my health is full. I need armor. My armor was... damaged. I'm beginning to suspect that this isn't actually glass. This feels like one of those cheap, nasty, low-budget indie games on Steam, or like... Yeah, well, not just Steam, but like... a pack of 30 that I might play on a Sunday of the worst FPS games on the internet that someone made in their living room, you know, on their free time. But this was actually a licensed game. I don't know if anyone here remembers how big Beverly Hills Cop was, but this was a huge series. It was on HBO all the time when I was growing up, and I was a little too young for it for the theaters, but I remember watching pretty much all of them. Oh, you can shoot, but I can't? That's nice. Ugh, this fucking game. I just wish the movement speed was a little faster. Is there a control change thing? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Why was I able to pick up the health? Oh, because the... okay, that was weird. It was both armor and health? Is that a security guard? Best security guard. Yeah. Yeah. Eddie Murphy. Let's talk about Eddie Murphy real quick. Eddie Murphy was the shit. I remember I wasn't allowed to watch Eddie Murphy. That's how raunchy he was. Dude was fucking hysterical. And then he just became Pluto Nash. And like, Shrek. And like all these different things that like kind of... He stopped doing stand-up. You know, and his stand-up was so good. And I remember watching clips of his from when he was on SNL. You know, and I was too young for that, but he was a good donkey. No, he was great. I mean, he did a lot of things that I think really worked later on in his career, but you could see the beginning of the end. Like, well, even his early career in the movies was pretty shit at times. Like, The Golden Child is not a good movie, but I love it. Beverly Hills Cop is genuinely great. I mean, some movies just needed Eddie Murphy to be Eddie Murphy, and it worked. It was good enough. But some movies, Eddie Murphy was Eddie Murphy in a movie that was supposed to have, like, people, and not, like, a caricature. But, I think Eddie Murphy was one of the funniest dudes. I remember when I got the tape, the VHS, for the Nutty Professor. Okay, granted, I was, like, 10 or 11. That's nice. Every door is locked. I like almost wore out that tape. My family and I loved that movie, The Nutty Professor. Dr. Dolittle was also good. But, you know, I grew up with a lot of the classic, like, 80s movies, like Coming to America, which is just so fucking good. And, you know, it's just weird to... It's weird to trace his career and see, like, you know, which projects he chose, and now he does like reggae music, I think. But anyway, yeah, definitely one of my favorite actors slash comedians when I was a kid, but not so much anymore. All right, I have to get up here. Oh, you noticed me. That's cool. Good. Good! Wow. That is a remarkable thing that happens when I shoot that barrel. Lava barrel. So... I loved a lot of, like, 80s action movies, you know, when I was a kid, that many of which I was not allowed to watch, even though they didn't really care. But I would say, you know, the Beverly Hills Cop movies were supposed to be... I mean, this I don't know what this is. I don't know what that face is. But they were supposed to be, like, you know, comedy action movies, like cop comedy movies, and they were great. They were just vehicles for Eddie Murphy to be an asshole, and it was fine. But I mean, if we're gonna talk about 80s movies, you know, any Arnold Commando, you know, any of the Schwarzenegger movies, and then you have I remember when I saw Rambo the first time, it kind of made me a little sick. Robert Cop, can't forget about that. You know, I never saw Predator in full. Seen plenty of it. I've just never watched the whole thing. Escape from New York is kind of... I'm torn on it, because I know it's a classic. I know that Snake Plissken was like the model for Solid Snake, but I get bored. Escape from LA is pure schlock. It's trash, but it's at least... Do I just shoot myself? No. At least it's funny. Escape from New York is campy, but it's also kind of boring. I respect Escape from New York more than I like it as a movie. And I think that's because I like the miniatures, I like the sets, I like the... You know, I like Snake Plissken. I think it's a well-made post-apocalyptic movie. But probably not one of my favorites. Now, if we're going to talk about cop movies from the 80s... Okay. Naked Gun? Anyone? Big Trouble in Little China? I love that movie so much. No, Naked Gun, that series is genuinely... That was like me growing up. Just... I was floored by it. I loved that fucking movie. Actually, all of them. Oh, not supposed to kill you, I guess. Wow, did you guys lose yours as well? I don't know why he needs it on there if everybody knows it. What do you think? The boss gave it to me on some paper, but my dog ate it. If I give you the password, you won't get me in trouble, will you? I forgot about this ridiculous nonsense. I wonder if Todd Howard is looking at this right now. He's like, this is perfect for Fallout 85. Of course not. In fact, who are you? Was I just talking to someone? How is that? I need to say thanks, and nothing says thanks like 5 years in jail. I could just see Eddie Murphy delivering that line with his usual charisma. It's almost like the writers of this game wrote for the movies. Okay, then I have to go back up. You know, if this was like Half-Life speed, this would have been done by now. I would have been on level 4. Airplane is genuinely one of the best comedies I've ever seen. Airplane 2, not so much, but Shatner's in it, and I can appreciate that. But Airplane 1... look at that. Oh, I remember so much. No, I don't. I really don't know what I'm... It's like I'm playing this for the first time. Cool shadows you got there. What are you doing? Here comes the fake music. Well, it's real music, but it's not like Beverly Hills Cop music. Faux Beverly Hills Cop. The boss wanted me to do some numbers, accounts, and stuff. You know how busy he's been. What's the correct password then? You guys lose yours as well? I don't know why he needs it if everybody knows it. What do you think? You'll know our boss's name then. Told me to call him Sir. Oh. Guess I fucked up. Better make like a tree and leave! Better make like a tree and leave. That's you know, that was the voice acting in the game, everybody. That was Eddie Murphy in game, because they got him for this. These fucking camera angles. Straight through the legs. All right, I remember this. Now I have to get the gas. That's labeled gas. They didn't get anybody for this. No one made this game. This game was like birthed by the Patriots, the primordial ooze inside of a VHS tape. The years of VHS crust just formed a game. Oh, right, okay, I'm playing. Wait a minute now. It's almost not worth trying to use the right stick sometimes, because it doesn't fucking work well. Give us some backstory to this game or make it up. Alright, well, as I said a minute ago, the game was formed, not developed. Okay, good. Where's it going to put me? Checkpoint, maybe? Let's see if there's a checkpoint. Nope! So Axel Foley has to, his car was impounded. And he's using the fact that he's a cop to get in there and steal it back. But what he doesn't know is that the leader of this gang is, Giorgio Costanzo, unrelated to the Seinfeld dude. And he is a mob boss. And he gets, like, wrapped up in this giant conspiracy in the city where Giorgio Costanzo is attempting to take over the resources and build new cars from old car parts illegally, and Eddie Murphy and Sean Penn have to stop them. Gangs? Yeah, the gangs are impounding cars, that's correct, yeah. Everything's all topsy-turvy. It's all by the books, you see. Okay, I need a moment away from this game. I'm going to show you some pictures I took of this convention, because this convention was very cool. It was at the Cradle of Aviation in Long Island, so there was like just the Blue Angels like plane above everyone. I was more fascinated by the planes than I was some of the video game stuff, just because how could you not be? So they actually set up tables. You can see some of the tables for the tabletop stuff just in the shot. Like, you know, right there underneath a plane, you can play Settlers of Catan. There's the lunar lander. And you can see people playing board games in the Cradle of Aviation. Such a weird concept for a convention. One of the most unique conventions I've ever been to. The Lunar Landing of the Dead Men Convention. Sorry. This is just, yeah, more cool stuff. I have some degree of interest in all this. It's a World War II plane. I don't know what it is. Like I said, some degree. They had a Thunderbolt, but I didn't take a picture of it, sadly. That was a P-47. Cool. That wasn't the lander, that was the crew pod. Sorry, thank you. Yes. I'm not good at this. But yeah, it was cool. I got to walk around and I don't have a picture of it, but I did a panel in a fucking planetarium. That was where the panel took place. And so everybody was like above me, you know, it's like the seats all went up and I was like at the bottom. And I was like, hey, can we just put on like a show? Can we put on one of the tapes? Put a tape on the planetarium. It's like, it's probably going to be more interesting than me. But it was great. I actually really enjoyed it. The panel went really well. Everyone was cool. We did a Q&A. And it was very interactive, and there were some spicy memes. Oh, just straight up mission fail. Wow, if you fuck up that bad, that's like total loss. So, yeah, if anyone ends up with a picture, if anyone has a picture of the planetarium, you know, tweet that shit to me. There is an A-10, yeah, at the Cradle of Aviation. I should really do another save state. The planetarium was where I saw a Melee tournament. Cool. Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, you know, the place... It's in Long Island. It's not... I mean, it's far enough for me. It was a bit of a drive. The Belt Parkway, there was a lot of traffic. But I had a great time. I met a lot of people. I thought it was only going to be 5 people. It was something like 70 people, maybe. Which caught me off guard. Wow, even if you get them all green, they still shoot you in the face with shotguns. That's nice. Just take the LIE. Bro, just take the LIE. Just don't... Bro, just don't do the traffic. I took the LIE back. And it was fine. It's the Long Island Expressway. Yep. Yeah. The LIE, that's Todd Howard's favorite highway. Favorite expressway. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 no. I have to watch all this again. So, before I talk about more 80s stuff and Doom Eternal and whatever else I need to do to keep my mind off of what I'm doing now, thank you everyone that came to this convention that wanted to hang out and talk a little bit. Everyone was great. I got some cool stuff. I got a, someone gave me an origami unicorn from Blade Runner in pin form. Someone gave me a Bowie, like, vinyl, but like a single. It's, Beauty and the Beast single. And Lodger cassette. So, thanks, Shangwin. And anyone else who gave me cool stuff, you know who you are. Thank you. Appreciate it. I love that. I had Nutty Putty, sorry, I can say that. And I had, buttons, but we ran out very quickly. Because there were way more people than I expected. I brought like 50 or like 45, but there were like 70 people, and then some people were like, I don't know who you are, but, you know, just want to meet you. I was like, okay. I was like, alright, well, I'm Germa. Actually, Germa came up a couple times. People were like, Vin, I liked your Germa stream. I was like, what do you mean you liked my Germa stream? Like, I liked when you streamed with Germa. I was like, oh, gotcha, okay. And one of the questions at the panel was, would you ever stream with Germa again? And even though we don't have anything planned, I'd be down for that. So, yeah, it was cool. Again, for how close this convention is, kind of, it was surprisingly busy. There were a lot of people there. Like, overall, there were many people, and they said it was their best year yet. And they gave me like pizza, they gave me sandwich, and a bottle of water. I mean, I was treated like a king. And like I said, I got to see some cool planes and some cool lunar things. And that was just the icing on the cake, really. So, yeah, it was good. I recommend, if anyone's in the area, check it out tomorrow or maybe go next year, because I'll probably go back next year, especially if it's an only one-day thing. That's easy. I could do that. I like how much harder I am to hit while I'm crouched. It's a ninja technique. One thing I don't like is how many hits they take. Look at this. How come sometimes the gun fires fast? Sometimes I can make it rapid fire, most times I can't. I think I just picked up armor. Yes, health. It's like, what is that? What is that noise? That is one of 3 sound effects in this entire game. So it's gotta mean something. Need to fill this up at the pump. I'll get there eventually. It might take me a year or 2, but I'll get there. I just can't believe that this is the only movement speed. No! Axel, no! When was this game made? I think 2005. 2003, maybe? Gotta watch that whole animation. You can't skip it. That fucking that face is almost like Shrek face. So 06. Wait, 05? 2006? This is a 2006 game? This is inexcusable for 2006. So I can't fill this up. Alright, I need to get to a gas pump. Unacceptable. What else? Oh, Doom Eternal gameplay reveal. It's everything I wanted and more. I love when when Doom Guy grabs the dude by the lanyard and just drags him over to the console with no regard for his life. Why is the gas pump in here like this? Like... Oh, you know what? He did have regard enough for his life because he didn't kill him. He didn't rip his head off. Or he didn't use his knife attachment. I like that the plasma rifle looks more fun. I know that seems like a weird statement, but the original plasma rifle in original Doom, I enjoyed using more than the one in New Doom. This one looks a little bit more like that to me. The new weapons and the new weapon designs look great. The themes look great. I love this extended Doom universe that they're doing. Not like a universe, but they're doing more with lore. They're doing more with strange locations. There was like a weird technological citadel thing that was going on. The environments look great. The enemies look awesome. Some of the classic enemies that they redid look awesome. I love the animations. Again, it just, all of it looks like a better version of what we got in 2016. Will it be better? I don't know. But I kind of can't wait for it. Jesus. Someone just said, I wish they'd let the series die already. Oof, that's gonna be a popular thought. You should give a TED talk about that. One of my favorite, most fun first-person shooters in the past 10 years. No music, barely a sound effect. What is this? We're back in the office now? Look at his finger. What? Oh! What's wrong with your fucking hand? Listen, I don't want to read this out loud. I want us to have the full we to have the full experience of silence as the game intended. The experience of no music, oh my god. That was creepy. That was creepy. Did you see the way he started moving his hand down, like, slowly? I gotta say, though, these static screens in between missions, awesome. Okay. Infiltrate the warehouse and rescue Billy. Watch out for security and any shady goings on. Wow, this looks just like the last level. You know the strip club level is going to be amazing. Boom, boom, cool, I have an Uzi. But why am I holding it like that? Why? A revolver, too? The vents, I sneaked in. How come you're working so late? I was waiting for you. Where are you going? Through that door. You're in my way, buddy. I snuck in through the vents. Why are you here so late? What if I just go this way and avoid the crop? Pest control, just checking your ventilation. Is that... Yeah, that's why I have a pistol. I shoot the pests. I get paid by the hour. Where are you going? Just gonna finish up, lay some traps. No problem. Go on in, sir. I, Emilio Blart, brother of Paul Blart, let you in. You the exterminator, who shoots the pests with an Uzi. Have fun. It's just astounding. Guess I'll have to find another way through. Hey, donkey! Can't you see I'm busy? Can't you see I have an Uzi pointed at your fucking head? The shadow of the guard has gone through the wall. So that's just a Cheeto smear, right? Like a large Cheeto just smeared on the wall. Oh look, it's Broats. Many Broats here in this warehouse. Just ignore the random guy with the gun. Hey man, you look busy. Who are you? None of your business. They were broke, but I've just about finished fixing them. So are you gonna be a good little boy and give me the key to turn them on? What is this fucking dialogue? Okay, but please don't hurt me. This isn't even a stealth mission. What the fuck is this? Still none of the guards are suspicious in any way, shape, or form. Everything's kosher here. Everything's just fine. When I put worst game ever, question mark, in the title of the stream, that was not an exaggeration. It, you know, it could be. It's up there. It's up there. Without trying to over-exaggerate. You don't need to. You really don't need to exaggerate how terrible this game is. It is genuinely, shockingly terrible. The Shatner game might be worse. No, I think the Shatner game was better than this. It had fucking voice acting and cutscenes. That camera work, though. It's like Albert Hitchcock returned from the grave. Or was that Albert Einstein? Or Alfred Einstein? One of those guys. Hi, I'm William Shatner. Welcome to Tech War. This is William Shatner's Tech War by William Shatner for William Shatner. We cool? Oh. Oh, okay, guess not. Good, you really rushed onto the scene. Dude looks like a fucking cowboy. That NPC looks like ripped out of Red Dead. Scum Tremption. Can't shoot the dudes. Oh, this is a sneaking mission. You get no indication that it is a sneaking mission. You just have to learn by failing. Right? And then going back to the beginning of the level. Because if I wasn't using save states, we'd be at the very beginning of the level. You know? Oh shit, I'm gonna get caught. Fuck is this sequence? I love the way that dude just glitched over the pile of pallets. I really need to watch that. Yeah. That was like Han Solo walking around Jabba the Hutt in the special edition of Episode 4. Look, Jabba, I've got your money. It was a movie.
No ti sanato solo putipi pipi.
Look, Jabba,
I've got your money.
you know, it's weird, Han Solo, not Han Solo, but Harrison Ford came up today. I was referencing the slack jaw that he has in Blade Runner and Indiana Jones, like when he takes punches and he's like, "Rah! Rah!" Which, Colin from, you know, that guests on Red Letter Media did a bit about in, I think it was Review, maybe? I fucking love that. Colin is legit. Colin is awesome. Harrison Ford rubber face. Yeah, it is so good. His impression of it was perfect, too. One of the guards will have a key. Okay. So I guess you just gave up then. So this game takes place in the 70s. That's what this dude is. Some polyester. Some stash some sideburns. Or it's just a random hobo. Speaking of RLM. Finally here to fix the aircon then. Well, what are you waiting for? Man, I don't get paid enough for this. Oh yeah, I'm on vacation. Yeah, tell it to someone who cares. Yep, here to fix the air conditioner. Here to fix it. Fire as many shots into my face as you so choose, but whatever you do, step away from the computer! Jonah Hill's first gig? The most recent, Best of the Worst was so good. Those movies were a shit show. There's a spoiler. I don't want to spoil it, so if you don't want to be spoiled on the newest Best of the Worst, then you should mute for like 30 seconds, starting now. Can't believe I'm even giving a spoiler warning for this, but they switched over to Pass Through, which is the Neil Breen movie that I fell asleep trying to watch. And the movie, one of the movies they watched was so bad and so boring that they actually busted out a Neil Breen movie to save the day. And it did. It really did. And it was so good. It was so good. Whoa. Jiggle. We jiggling. Wow. Strong, dude. Very strong. You know how most first-person shooters give you guns as you go along? You know, like you might find one. The fuck was that noise? And who's knocking on the door? I like how this game gives you all of the guns immediately, and then just gives you a disproportionate amount of ammo later on. That's cool. So, who's the level designer for this? And why did they do this? Which one of you in chat made this level? Oh shit. That's VOD mute. What are these camera angles? What are these crazy Dutch angles? This has got to be one of the hardest games to aim in. There's Billy and stuck in the corner. Just backing up endlessly. That's his move. That's his thing. That's why he's the best cop for the job. Just watch. Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it, Billy. Men. They just keep coming and coming. Nice, stock sound effect you got there. So, Billy, you're not helping out very much. I wonder if that's a glitch. Maybe the glitches are intentional. Maybe, during development, they couldn't fix some of the glitches, so they just went with them as, like, story elements. Where'd you come from? My leg, Axel, I'm hit. seem to be using it just fine. It's infected, Billy. We gotta cut it off. The fun never ends with Beverly Hills Cop. I made the mistake of standing up and thus making myself vulnerable to gunfire. Oh, that was the last of them, hey, Axel? Yeah. Good guess, buddy. Good guess, pal. Alright, Billy. It is time for us to leave. It's time for us to leave! Oh my god. Oh my god. I know you can dance. I know you can dance, Billy. You don't need to keep proving it. So what's the next objective? Oh, obviously, take the forklift. Get you out of here, buddy, don't worry. That shadow. The shadow is almost as good as the model. It's really, really stanky. The Billie Jean, the Papacita. That actually helps a little bit. Not that much though, because the dead zone is totally fucked. People getting wiped out. I think I know what's going on here. This is Beverly Hills, semicolon, cop. So this is someone named Beverly, last name Hills, who is also a cop. This is a different franchise. Billy, you know what never mind. Cool pacing for this game. Really great objective. Oh, we still got an hour to go, everybody. Hang in there, pal. I'll get you out of here, pal. So, this game is set up in a way that I understand. Sneak into the place, shoot. Complete shitty objectives, walking back and forth, and in circles, shoot. And then exit. And then repeat. Run for it, Billy. Look at him run. Busted leg and all. Cool lighting here. Axel, I'm sure we can get some dirt on these guys. I'll go call for backup. You go check the offices for any evidence. Oh, we need dirt on these guys? The fact that they have a high-powered arsenal and have tried to kill cops, multiple cops, that's not enough? How do you do it, Judge Reinhold? Judge Reinhold impression. I don't even know. Someone wanted me to do it. I don't know what that entails. He just sounds like a person. How did he get the name Judge, though? Like, that's his first name. His first name is Judge.
Hello. Hi, my name is Judge.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's my name, Judge. H. Judge Benjamin.
Wait, so is your name Judge or H?
But, my name is H. Just call me H. Or if you're from Britain, you can call me H. H. John Benjamin. But
Excuse me, sir. What's your problem?
I don't know. I can't say my last name. Benjamin.
Gotta find dirt. Where's the dirt? I would ask the chat, but I know I'm on my own here. The computer. Oh yes, there is a computer that was guarded by a policeman. DRA shipping, Sebastian, next delivery is 1 AM Wednesday, bring plenty of security to the docks. Petrov Davidenko. I thought a worm was knocking those crates over. Well, those guys mean business. I'd better find another way out. I like video games. Someone just asked me today, like, one of the questions I got at my panel was, you stream a lot, do you still, does it change the way you play video games on your own? And the answer is yes and no. Yes, I finish more games now because I stream them. I still play games as a hobby if a game really grabs me. Some games just grab you. And I was like, yeah, well, I love streaming because I love playing games. I mean, who the fuck wouldn't love streaming? You know? Sometimes I'll play a couple hours of games and then I'll go stream for another couple hours. It just depends on the games I'm playing. But now I'm beginning to regret my statement earlier I have gone on record earlier saying I love video games. And then I go home and I play Beverly Hills Cop. This is just the RoboCop scene times 10. Just shooting everyone in the dick. Backup should be coming. I'll deal with these guys in the meantime. Oh, the bullet sponges. Like, I don't even know where to go. It's just all padding. It's all padding. What the it? Do I wait for backup? Do I have to walk to a specific backup spot? Am I stuck in here now? Holy shit. Why must we suffer for charity? Oh, there's a stairs here. Never mind. Invisible wall, never mind. Backup has arrived. Oh man, these cutscenes don't disappoint. I thought the backup was going to drive through the grate in the middle of that area, just like directly up at a 90-degree angle, which, as you know, brings rain. Check out the docks and break into the offices. Follow up on the information in the invoice. Find out what's going on. Stay out of sight. There's a state-of-the-art alarm system in this place. The guards will holler. They'll holler if they see you. So it looks like we may get a chance to see this strip club level after all. Not this one, but the one after this one. Someone in chat said that WarioWare flopped and only sold 30,000 units. Is that true? In Japan? Don't think it was well advertised. 3DS in 2018. I hope this is a lesson. I mean, if that's true, then I hope Nintendo is like, you know what? Maybe we should have put it on the goddamn Switch. It sold 31,000 physical copies in its first week of sale in Japan. What is this cutscene? It was third highest in Japan. I mean, great. Well, you know, that's good, I guess. 30,000 seems pretty light for a first-party Nintendo game, but... Again, there's like 40 million... 1,000 million 3DSs out in the world, or 2DSs, or whatever, but I have this theory that it's just kids breaking their old 3DSs and getting new ones to replace them. That's my theory. But you know, a lot of people have a 3DS. A lot of people didn't know WarioWare came out. Like, when I streamed it, people would show up in the chat and be like, wait a minute, this came out? This exists. So there's that. I think there's 3DS fatigue. Meanwhile, you have indie games selling like triple the amount on Switch as they did on Steam. There is a very high degree of interest for new games on the Switch. People just eat that shit up. I'm not saying it would have necessarily sold more. It could have. I don't know. I don't want to... I'm not a market analyst. But... the only thing I like about having it on the 3DS is that I can use the stylus for the touch mini games. Damn, I wish that didn't have to happen. Axel, I've killed 6 people in the past 10 minutes fully. Axel, I'm probably gonna have to go back through this level and kill everybody anyway, fully. Act of God. Sorry, man. This makes me not want to rewatch any of the Beverly Hills Cop movies. Ever again. Gotta watch that itchy trigger finger. Yeah, they were gonna call more guards. This is the first time we've seen remorse from Axel for killing people. The way is clear thanks to the long mechanical arm of the law. You violated the law! Law! You could just, like, cut around that. Hey, what are you up to? Save state, for one. Got a lot of work to do, get off my case. I've never seen you before. I've never seen you before, either. You trying to be funny, Mr. Comedian? You've got to be the comedian dressed like that. Wise guy. That was enough to defuse the situation. That was enough. Also, that's a face? What part of this is a face? It's just terrible lighting. It's just bad light. It's the same head from previous. This also kind of looks like Fred from Scooby-Doo. Fred, is a dock worker now. You know, he lost a couple inches from his height. But yeah, he's working the docks. Got a tattoo. You know, became a criminal. It's hard times. No more mysteries to solve. Not in today's modern world. Shaggy... well, Shaggy's dead. Turns out those Scooby snacks had some fucking serious carcinogens in them. Scooby ingested asbestos. Because remember, this is the 60s. Oh, wait a minute. Now, it could be now, too. But yeah, Scooby ate asbestos. Just straight up ate it. But he's okay, actually. Wait a minute. No, Scooby's okay. He recovered. He's got superpowers. But, you know, Shaggy is the one who's dead. He wandered into Dracula's castle and was scythed, right? Scythed by death. It's a rather unfortunate incident. How am I going to get past this guy? Does that, answer your question, Axel? Velma ended up becoming the girl from Freddy Got Fingered. They're jewels. Okay. What's Daphne doing? Well, we'll find out next level. Are those rats? Is there anyone else in Scooby-Doo? I forgot. That rat went through there. Yeah, just walked through. Like a broken arm. Scrappy? Oh, oh man, you wouldn't want to know what happened to Scrappy. It's a really sad story. He was only 4. I've killed too many of these guys. Oh. Oh, cool. Oh, there's a system in place to prevent you from killing. Forced stealth. Yeah, manhole.
Yeah, floating above the ground. Yes. Float. Yeah, stealth. Yeah.
Sure is dark around here. Can't see anything. What did happen to Scrappy-Doo? He died in Miami? Okay, that I'm pretty much... He fucking died in the Scooby-Doo live-action movie? Oh, that's right! That's right! He became a... yeah, in the live-action movie, he was the... yeah, he was the villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? UPS special delivery. Come on, man, you got a death wish? Have you? I don't get paid enough to deal with this. Hey, man, here's 350s. You didn't see me, okay? You Americans are so funny. Thanks? I don't know if that doesn't read like an insult. Wow, massive security camera. UPS with a shotgun? Oh yeah, yeah. Well, everyone's carrying. It's a very strange times. People are very strange these days. Snoop English! Great, the boss hired another wise guy. Hey man, we're all in this together. What kind of hired goon are you? I'm the kind that's buying the beers when we're all done here. Well, okay, you're cool with me! blend in. If you can't beat the goons, be the goons. Let's leave the keys on the barrel. Some more backtracking. How does he know where to look? That's his superpower. I said, I want the knife, please. Level was probably too short, so they had to, you know, just throw the key section back there, lock the door. It's like, is that the fucking Pirate Bay logo? Please. Please. Just to get me out of this level. I need to get to the strip club. My H. John Benjamin voice is just awful now. It's mutated into something way worse. You're in so much trouble, it ain't funny. Suddenly, now they know? How'd that happen? Okay. Please let me jump out the window. Nope. Dead end. Wow, where'd you get that gun? That one's cool. That's a stealth AK-47. Except for when I use it. Vinny, off topic, but do you see meteors right now? Like, but I'm inside playing video games. There's meteors outside? Is there a meteor shower? Like a meteor shower? Like, yes, there's a meteor shower. That sounds kind of cool. In the middle of New York, you would see it. Crazy? We got wonderful light pollution here in New York City. You can see a whole 4 stars if you really... It looks like that. It looks like exactly that. No, wait, no, there's a couple more. That must be Orion's belt. Vinny, don't go outside today. What? Will I get struck by a meteor? Also, it's overcast. This game can't handle this scene. Look at the frame rates. They're all chunky. Even chunkier than usual. Chunky ass. Chunky asses. That's an Eddie Murphy quote. Good. Fucking hell. Could you imagine owning this on the PS2 and trying to play it, beat it? No save states, beginning of the level every goddamn time. Jesus. Sniper shotgun, sniper shotgun. There we go. Frame rate's cleared up a bit. Giant steps are what you take, walking on the moon. Keep it up, yo, yo, yo. I didn't even need to be up here, too. That's the worst part. But there was a health kit. Oh wait, no wait, do I have to be up here? That's nothing. That does nothing. I have to just keep reminding myself that this is a stream for charity. Well. Not anymore, that's over, but... This is what the people wanted. Nobody wanted this. Let's be real. Yo, 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 yo. There was some new Fallout 76 details revealed today, but I didn't really go into detail. Well, it's a little bit redundant, but I didn't really dive into them. I didn't dig deep enough, so I don't know what they are. I know that the PvP is... I know that the griefing is now turned into a gameplay element, and I know that in order to initiate PvP, you kind of have to shoot each other, and if someone just shoots you, they do less damage. But if they kill you with that less damage, they become wanted, and the people on the server are then encouraged to kill you. So, that's kind of cool. I think that's gonna be a good way to handle that. It seems, like I said, I'm not considering this a mainline Fallout game. I'm considering this something different. I am willing to give it a chance. And as I always say, I didn't, you know, I got bored of Fallout 4 eventually, but I didn't hate it. It just got a little too crusty for my liking. Got boring towards the end. Wasn't invested in the story very much, or the characters. So, yeah, why not? Just throw out the bathwater, start again with something a little different. Maybe it'll be good, maybe not. But what I read today about griefing was encouraging. It shows that they're at least thinking about these things and not just trying to ignore it. What's the point of killing people if you get punished? You might get some good rewards for killing someone. Like, you can get their stuff. Right? I'm not sure. But you're also then encouraged to kill the griefer. I don't know. Because it's fun to shoot people in the face in video games. Not this one, but other ones. You hear that cool noise the whole time I've been trying to tell you guys informations? Time to get out of here. Just drive that boat through the camera, through the dock. Time to go to Dock Strip Club. Looks like you're a naughty boy. This Axel is very... There's just something off about this one, but we gotta go pay him a visit at the strip club. This is either gonna be really interesting or the worst fucking thing ever. Bluff your way into the strip club and interview the dancers, stay out of the owner's way, and see what else you can find. 27 minutes. I'm counting down the minutes here. The fast... Munket? What? The fast... Munket. I am so confused. Never heard that word before in my life. The fast munker? It's not a Y. I don't know. I don't know! If it weren't for my horse. The fast market? M... That's an A? And that's an R? Fast market. Fast market. The fast mauve kit. Mauve kit. Mom kit. I hate this. I absolutely hate that. But we can interact with this, so that's nice. Hello, I'm a patron at your fine establishment. You don't seem to have any fish, but I'm the fish guy. You know, I have guns, but that's so I can shoot the bad fish. Sorry, you can't come in here. What? Don't want cops sniffing around my joint. It's bad for business. Make friends with the door. I'm not cops. I'm here for Munket. Employs cops. Doesn't like cops, but employs them. Let me through, bellboy. I'll be your friend if you let me in. You the new glass collector? Of course I am. Let me through. That took care of him. I better sneak in by ducking under the front desk. Yeah, I'm the glass collector. Speech 1000. They're really proud of the sign. This is one of the few assets that seems, you know, like they put work into it, so they're just gonna repeat that over and over and over again, even though it's misspelled. Keep walking, honey. I'm too tired to chat. Is your arm phasing through the couch? I'd be pretty fucking tired from that too. And it's floating! Oh! Isn't the dude who owns this place, isn't he just gonna see me? Hello, strip club patron. Are you enjoying yourself? Oh, he's a prisoner. His fingers were fused to this pillar. That's what you get when you betray the owner.
Hi. I'm Mr. Moneybags.
Hey, you. Out there in the cold. Hey, you. Standing in the aisle. With itchy feet and fading smiles, can you hear me? So we got the Monopoly guy, Vin Diesel, the Wolfman. Oh, we got some stripper animations here. Glass collectors ain't allowed backstage. Report to the bar for your duties. Let's watch how many animations there are before they loop. I think they probably got a real pole dancer to do this. And there's the loop. You get about 10 seconds of strip club. 10 full seconds. She's got stamina though. Hi. Hi, where are you taking me? I didn't pay for a lap dance. Where are we going? Turns out we were going nowhere. How cool would it be if halfway through this level the game turned into a different genre and someone had like vagina dentata, you know, and like it like escaped. It was like an alien chest burster and it turned into a horror game. I'll be honest, this strip club level's pretty fucking disappointing. Good thing I'm spending my Saturday night here and not a real strip club. Quit slacking and bring those empty glasses to the bar. Okay. It's a good game. This is as real as it gets. Maybe. It's okay, real life strip clubs. Probably not worth how much it costs. I've told the story on stream about how, like, 12 years ago, one of my friends wanted to go, or 11 years or so, wanted to go to a strip club for his birthday, but he wanted to go to one in Manhattan. And it was like a $40, like, door fee. 2 mandatory drinks. Each drink was 20 bucks. And then, by the time you're done getting through the door, you just spent $80. Have fun! That was the last time I ever went to a strip club. Also no, not the first time. I had my friend Rob would drag me to them every now and then. I'm like, man, I don't like this, but I want to hang out. He's like, nah, dude. No, it's good. It's good, bro. It's like, alright. One of them smelled like old wood. Like driftwood. I was like, where did they find the wood to build this place? A fucking, like, sunken ship? It's like, yeah, it was pretty gross. I'm not gonna go into any further detail, but let's just say, you know, waste of money. That's my feelings on it. Just go to bars. Just go to bars. Go to a bar that's not going to charge you $20 for a drink. With, loud music.
Pour some sugar on me in the name of love. All right, everybody, this is Candy. Welcome Candy to the stage. Dude, you want to pour some sugar on her?
Get the fuck out of here. Someone just said, just jack off to Pornhub, lol. It's like, just don't get hit in the video game. It's like one of those. Good advice. Good advice. This is a nice, friendly, family-friendly stream here on the Vinesauce channel tonight. Family, fun, friendly stream. Just jump, lol. Just jump over the bar. Just shoot the guy in the face, bro. This is a truly grueling experience. There's nothing to do. Better be careful. Security will be walking about. I need to get some info before I get my butt tossed out of here. At least Duke Nukem, you know, had alien strippers that you could shoot. Oh, there's the evidence. There's a health violation. Someone just said somehow it makes sense that the Beverly Hills Cop game would have a strip club level that is both boring and completely uninteresting. Something like that. And yeah. Who am I? How dare you? What are you doing back here? I have business with your boss. Man, Axel is so quick-witted. If you're authorized to be back here, you'll know the boss's favorite drink. What are these questions? Cuban mojito? Yep, that was it. I got it. A face. This looks like a real doll. That, not even. That's a blow-up doll. That is a blow- Oh, this game is so bad. Suddenly car engine. One of 7 sound effects. Vin, how do you know about that? Do you know about the mushroom that was found in China? That was discovered later. They were like, you know, doing experiments on it, and and they were holding it and showing it, but it wasn't a mushroom. It was just a fleshlight vagina that they found in like some scummy pond, and they thought they found like a new breed of mushroom, like a very strong, stretchy mushroom. I'm so sorry for bringing these topics up on stream, but I'm bored to tears by this game.
Luigi, look! That ain't a mushroom!
You're lying, Vinny. I don't believe you. You don't have to believe me. I mean, you could look it up if you want, but... if the mental image of a bunch of, like, fishermen in China finding what they thought was a new breed of mushroom isn't funny, then I wouldn't even bother looking it up. Yeah, you know what he's like. Sure is lonely in here. Want to stay? The lonely gangster. Sorry, man. Gotta run some errands. Gangsters dressed like mall cops. I feel like this game was translated through like 7 different languages back and forth, and then when they got something that almost appeared readable, they just typo corrected it. Okay, goodbye. I thought I told you to stay out, Float. Vignette, tell us the one about your shitty cat that you prayed over. Oh man, you're going back. Yeah, I just had a shitty cat that was like a stray. It was just a shitty outdoor cat that, was like a little ill, or at least I was told it was ill. And so I prayed, you know, I tried to like pray to God or Jesus or whoever that the cat would not die. And then the next morning it died, but I never saw a body. I think my parents just didn't want me to have the shitty cat because I wasn't really like taking care of it. And it was like a shitty, like really dirty, like gross cat. So I think they just like drove the cat like a state away. I don't know. Listen, I don't know what happened. To this day, I don't know. I don't particularly care. I liked the cat. It was fine. I only had it for 2 months and we just kept it outside. It was like just a mouth to feed, basically. But you know, I went to Catholic school, so I remember telling that story to my teacher who was teaching the religion class at the time. And again, I would like to state that this isn't like checkmate Christians. Nothing to do with that. It's just a funny story. But I remember like I guess I was in 4th. What grade was I in? I don't know. I don't remember what grade I was in. I was young though. And oh shit. Oh shit. There you go again. Hover. And I just remember we were doing the religion class about praying and you know how it works and all that. And I told him about my shitty cat, and the teacher was just like, I don't know how to respond to that. Now, again, every time I tell the story, it's like me telling the story of the last time I remembered the story. So some details may be a little different. But generally, that is what happened. Vinny, what was the worst thing you did in Catholic school? I shit through a grate, and it made, like, spaghetti like Play-Doh. Okay, no, that wasn't actually... Okay, this is an example of one of those things that probably didn't happen to me, that one of my friends told me about, that I thought happened to me, and that I thought I saw. But I think my friend Sal told me that story, that someone did that, in his school, and I just kind of, my shitty memory was like, that happened to me. I saw that, but I'm not really sure. I don't think it happened to me. But, yeah, that's a story of something that happened. The worst thing I did was put gum under the desk. This stream is just disturbing. I think you can blame Beverly Hills Cop. I think. The door nut story? I'm not gonna go into the door nut story. How did you get in here? The boss don't like cops. Listen, I'm here to help. Do you know why your boss would be interested in a docks yard? A docks yard? Listen, I don't know nothing, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Now get out of here before I call security. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Alright, door nut story. It's just... in high school, some kid put his nuts through the door during a history class, that's all. And the teacher saw it after the kid started laughing. And, yeah. That's all it was. And the teacher threatened to close the door on the nuts. That's it. And then another kid held his nuts out and said he had a tumor. But it was just balls. So, alright, those are my stories. I wish I had more fun stories to tell you, but those are the only ones I got at the moment that I can remember. I don't know why they did this. I tell the door nut story. As the stripper tells me to follow her. Nice hover. I'll be honest, I'm not reading this anymore. I've officially checked out. I am so mentally scarred by this game. And we only have 5 minutes left. 5 more minutes. That's what was promised. I don't even know my objective now, so I guess maybe reading would have helped. No, I belong here. So, part of me, part of me wanted to see what the rest of this game was like. Or at least some more of it. I felt like this game had potential to be kind of funny. And even though we did get a couple laughs out of it, even as a bad game, it's pretty fucking disappointing. Like, it's not even, like, funny bad most of the time. It's just boring. Boring. But it was worth it. So now, the good news is, when people ask me at a con, Vinny, what was the worst game you've ever played on stream? I can also then add Beverly Hills Cop to the list. Along with Limbo of the Lost. Burn cycle? Oh, don't... Hi, I'm William Shatner, and this is William Shatner's William Shatner. Welcome to William Shatner. Here on the planet William Shatner, there are people who you'd call William Shatners, and what you do is jack into the system and become a version of William Shatner. It is the future. Captain Kirk still alive, still in movies. I'm not sneaking around, I work here. We've established this. What are you doing sneaking around? I just told this dude I was going to sneak into the boss's office. I don't have a boss, I am the boss. Sure is lonely here, wanna stay? Gotta break into the boss's office, maybe some other time. What are you doing around here? Good. Very good game. I don't know if the game broke or if that's exactly what happens in the game, where at that part, you're unable to fail. Maybe I can find someone to sign this. Security guard is dead. Alright. I think I would rather play Burn Cycle than this. What about Galgun? Galgun was 5,000 times better than this. I don't understand it. I probably never will. But it was a better game. By far. I would have played that over this. But, you know, this is what I signed up for. This is what we all signed up for. Strip club music. Strip club. I'm a stripper, hi. Oh, the game had the courtesy of not ending abruptly on me. That's nice. And it is officially 1 a.m. Goodbye, Beverly Hills Cop, and so long, eat a dick. Alright, thanks for watching Beverly Hills Cop. That was awful, but it was for a good cause. I think you could probably cut that together into like a 4-minute, 5-minute video, and the amount of interesting things that happened would almost give the semblance that it's a good bad game. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that that was a very painful bad game. A dreadfully boring bad game with broken gameplay, couple funny moments, but just so much padding. Even the fucking strip club level sucked. How do you fuck up a strip club level? Alright, Resident Evil 4 is up next. I might be able to finish the game tonight. So, it will be good. Stick around. Just a couple minutes. And, we'll pay a visit to Mr. Kennedy. Be right back.